Hi there. It is the night before prelims, and I want to share with everyone my experience so far at Miss USA. And I want to share with you my really honest opinion because for years, I'm sure many of you have watched the Miss USA competition, and we've had all of these ideas of what it's like and what our strategy would be and how we would perform if we had the chance. And for years I was that girl. So I learned very quickly coming into this situation that when you come to Miss USA, there's going to be so much that is out of your control and not up to you. You have to be very flexible when you get here. And I think that if you're not willing to be flexible and kind of go with the flow, you're really going to be in your head, you're going to be thinking a lot, and you're not going to be able to enjoy the experience around you. So one of my goals coming in was to be very present every day and to just enjoy the experience, because I know from past pageants that you can compete and you can be stressed out the entire time and walk away without a crown, and you can look back at that experience and think that it's really negative. Or you can choose to be very positive and open to the things that you can learn from that experience. So this whole time, my eyes and ears have been open to learning something new about myself or other girls. So I've really gone out of my way to ask the other contestants questions to genuinely get to know them. And I am really surprised because going into Miss USA, you hear from formers. You hear these horror stories of what it's like to be at Miss USA and how competitive girls are and how difficult it is, and there's favoritism, and we knew that girl was gonna win when she walked in the door. And that has not been my experience here. I was pleasantly surprised because of those, I would say, low expectations that I had for what it would be like to be a contestant. It made the experience for me so much better because I didn't walk in thinking that, everything was going to be sunshine and roses. I thought the opposite. I thought there would be difficulties, but I spent so much time preparing myself for all of those moments where I knew I would have to be really flexible. So when I came in, I threw out my strategy, I threw out my game plan, and I decided that I was gonna always go with my gut. So when it came to picking a swimsuit or earrings for our opening number outfits, things like that, then I just sort of went with what I would normally wear, like what in my heart I would go shopping for. And I feel like that is going to be something that's reflected on stage. But at the end of the day, honestly, I always feel like you can put me in a flower sack and I'm going to rock that. To me, it's not about what you're wearing. It's about how you feel wearing it. It's about how you feel inside. So I'm just looking forward to hit the stage. We have been so welcomed in Shreveport. They rolled out the red carpet. Every single day there's been a new high. I thought that it would be like a roller coaster where like one day is really great and then the next day, oh, it's kind of boring. But every single day, even with rehearsals, we have been able to go to see the city, go to different events. We've been welcomed by their mayor, by city officials, and we have had police motorcades taking us everywhere in Louisiana. It's been a surreal experience. I had no idea that when I was going to Miss USA that it would be like this, and I'm so happy for the approach that I took. And today in interview, and I'll be honest, I wasn't studying up on questions last night or trying to cram them in right before interview, because I really believe that I won't learn too much in an hour and 30 minutes, and I didn't want to put that stress on myself. So I just really focused on being my authentic self and carrying that across, but also just having fun with the judges, because in the past I think that my interviews were, they're very serious, and we have that tendency as competitors to want to give the judges an answer that sounds good. And the problem with that is you can't please everyone. But the one thing you are able to know how to do is to be yourself. So I was really so happy because this is potentially my last pageant ever. It's my retirement. And I wanted to look back on it and just say, I was myself. I'm a little quirky. I'm not perfect. Maybe I stumbled on a couple of words, but that's normal and that's human and that's okay. I thought that I would walk out of interview and criticize my own answers like I used to, but I didn't. I just really accepted that this is the way that it's supposed to play out. This is how it's meant to be, and this is my experience. And I worked so hard to get here. I don't need to be critical of myself, and I don't need to second guess myself. And that's how I felt. Concerns for prelims tomorrow. I have felt fabulous in rehearsals, absolutely fabulous. A big part of it is just because of the staging. The staging and the music is so motivating. Sometimes we get a little bit too excited and we walk a little bit too fast on stage because we are just loving it. I'll tell you, from a contestant standpoint, I think you are all going to love the show. It's fabulous. Oh, it's a dream. It's a dream. I feel fortunate. I'm a part of the class of 2018. The entire production, is going to be incredible. That gives me a boost of confidence. I'm excited because when I think about being on that preliminary stage and how I've envisioned it for myself, I am going to be visualizing and thinking about all the people who've messaged me, who've supported me, the little girls who have, gosh, I'm gonna get emotional. All the little girls that are rooting for me, that want me to take home that Miss USA title. Honestly, there's so many moments where I know that, life goes on after a crown, but it would be amazing to give that to those little girls and to travel and to meet them. That just gets me going. One thing I'm not looking forward to for prelims tomorrow, is my feet in the shoes. Let's be real. My feet are killing me. I would show you right now, but I'm in a robe, so it's a little inappropriate. But my feet are covered in Band-Aids, and I soaked them this morning. That really helped, in some Epsom salt. I'm gonna do that again tonight before I go to bed. By the way, my roommate is gone. She went to the gym. She needs that to relax. I'm a little different. I just need time to be by myself, upload my photos, share with you guys more posts, because that's important. I want to share this whole journey with everyone. So I'm concerned about my feet. That's a huge concern, because you can be pretty uncomfortable in your shoes, and I want those feet to last until the finale. That's important. I am thinking about remembering all of my cues. There's quite a few of them, and you do not want to be embarrassed and be yelled at because you did not remember where you were supposed to be on stage. I've really been focusing and listening in rehearsals, so I know where I'm going at all times, so I'm not a deer in the headlights. That for me really adds a lot of stress to it, honestly. It'd be different if I could just walk out, and if I exited the wrong way, it's okay. But here it's not okay, because it's a huge production, and there's so much writing on that, and I understand that there's a lot of money going into this, right? I just want to do a good job for the production value of this show. Aside from that, really looking forward to swimsuit. I'm surprised that I'm saying that. I think it's just going to be a lot of fun because of the staging. By the way, if we want to talk about dieting and all those sorts of things, they have been feeding us so well, maybe too well. It's funny because Lou Sierra, who is our walking coach, she's been telling all of us at rehearsals, make sure you eat, ladies, make sure you eat. And that has not been a problem for our class, I have to say. We eat, we go back for seconds, and every single day I have visited the dessert table. Just being honest. We were all joking that they're gonna tell us, maybe we changed our mind, maybe you shouldn't go back to that dessert table. We have been enjoying ourselves in Shreveport. Ooh, the food is delicious, I must tell you. Come to Shreveport, try the food. It's amazing. I had alligator and crawfish. Incredible. I'm not really worried about my body though. My body's my body, and it's real, and I would never want to jump up on stage and not love myself, not be comfortable. Whatever it looks like tomorrow, it's how it was meant to look. It's my body. Gown, 100% concerned about. 100%. So my dress, it's a silk organza. It flows really well on stage. Couldn't walk in it on carpet, so I'm very thankful that we have a hard stage, not carpet. But I'm a little bit concerned because the top layer of my dress sort of weighs down, and I have to make sure that it stays out of my way so I can walk in it. And tripping in front of that many people is frightening. So I'm gonna be positive, be very positive, because I've actually tripped on stage in almost every pageant that I've done. Yeah, almost every pageant, but I never show it on my face. So I tripped when I won Miss Montana. P.S. Definitely tripped in my dress, but I was just like, Yep, doesn't matter. So ladies, don't worry if you ever trip on stage. Just recover well. But I am concerned about tripping because I just want to have a nice walk and I want to have a nice video memory at the end of all of this. So that's really my only concern for gown. And basically I'm just focused on those facials, just making sure that I know what camera to look into, looking out there, hey mom, this one's for you. Those are pretty much my thoughts and my whole recap of this entire week. It's been phenomenal. I cannot wait to share it with everyone on my vlog. I can introduce you to so many of the girls. You're gonna see how incredible they are, how wonderful that they are. I just walk down that runway with them in rehearsals and I look at them, and there's so many times that I look around and they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous, they're talented, they're kind, and I just think I'm one of them. And that's something I'm going to hold on to because I am proud of what I've done here for my state, for myself, just by staying true to myself and just for trying. I think that's so important in life because there are so many women who've competed at Miss USA and they don't win that crown, but they go on to become hugely successful, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to grow, to create relationships, and really to reach my huge goals in life. And this entire experience has told me to do that. Anyways, I'm just thankful. I'm very happy. I'm very thankful to all the staff, all the production. Our supervisors are incredible. The staff is incredible. They're so kind. Never be afraid of them. Never be scared about coming to Miss USA or I'm sure Miss Universe. And just happy about it. Those are my final thoughts. Good night.